Hey guys, welcome to Oddcast. I'm your host, Joe. So back in '96, Dr. Sam Beckett, theorizing that one could time travel inside of his own lifetime, stepped into the quantum leap accelerator and disappeared. He awoke to face mirror images which were not his own. And now he leaps from place to place, setting right what once went wrong, hoping that each leap will be the leap home. No, I'm kidding, guys, but in all seriousness, Quantum Leap is one of my all-time favorite television shows. It gets a lot of flack for its finale, but I happen to love the series finale of Quantum Leap. It's just so good. I own all the seasons on DVD. I think I've watched it multiple times. The theme song is killer. And I was very excited back in the early 2010s when there were rumors that there was going to be a Quantum Leap resurgence, and it was going to follow the story of Dr. Sam Beckett's daughter as she leapt, trying to find her father, who is hidden throughout time somewhere. So I was very interested to see that. And now, here it is 2022, some 12 years later, after 2010's kind of rumors started to abound, and there's a Quantum Leap trailer all of a sudden. So I can't wait to look at this thing and see what it's all about. I do get the feeling that it is not going to be Sam's daughter leaping from place to place. I am interested to see if Scott Bakula is going to make a appearance, and I wonder if the AI is still going to, or not the AI, but the teleporting companion is still going to go by Al. And I really, really hope that Ziggy is still there, because I demand to have a hologram in this show beating the crap out of a small handheld computer, which will probably look like a cell phone now, looking for percentages, because there's a 96% chance that this is what you're supposed to do. That is really what I'm looking for. I thought that it was kind of a cool take on like sci-fi mixed with kind of this religious feel, because the ending, of course, well, you might not know the ending, so I'm not going to go into it, but there's definitely some decision making that happens. And it's interesting because if you think of all the historical events that have happened since the year 2000 to even just now, so like obviously we have the most recent stuff with the pandemic and blah, 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 but even going back further, you've got things like 9/11, the war in Afghanistan. Do you think that the war in Afghanistan and the Gulf War are going to be kind of the Vietnam War of this show, the way that Vietnam took a heavy hold of that show? So I'm really interested to see, do we think that there's going to be counterparts out there doing negative leaping the way that they were in the original one? Is there going to be kind of a spiritual greater force guiding the new leaper? Maybe it's Sam Beckett again. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna watch the trailer and then we'll get into it. So here we go. Still the mirror. Oh boy. Still the white jumpsuit.
This is bigger than anything you can imagine.
All right. The Goonies.
How did I get here? This can't be right.
Ben! We've been trying to find you for hours.
All right,
Do I
Ben.
know you?
You don't remember me.
I don't remember anything.
What the hell are you doing? I'm a hologram from the future. We gotta go now! I'll explain everything later. Just get in the van.
What do I do?
What do? You're the getaway man! Get us away, man!
Put it in first and punch it. You have 2 cop cars on his hill. You need to lose them.
All
I
right.
like that slower explanation now.
Your name is Dr. Ben Song. You're from the year 2022.
Just
You're
from
the
this
lead
year.
physicist on a top secret project called Quantum Leap. You're a time traveler. I'm Addison Augustine. We work together.
Nope.
Obviously, I time travel into other people, so beam me up.
It's not that simple. You leap into people to help them or someone around them, changing history for the better. No matter what happens,
Setting right what
I
once
am
went
going
wrong.
to be with you every step of the way until we get you home.
Ben knew. that the technology wasn't
Oh
ready.
man,
Can you hear me?
Why
real
do you
close.
Find out what he's there to do and bring him home.
If you fail, there is 100% chance that this ship will crash.
Just out of curiosity.
I hear it.
If the person I leap into dies?
You die too.
Right. Good to know.
There must be a misunderstanding, okay?
Okay. All right, so it didn't play the music, but it has the same feel. So Ben's gonna leap from place to place, and they went really out of their way to not say setting right what once went wrong, because I guess, in retrospect, you can't say that it once went wrong because, time is weird, as as we've all become familiar with. You can't change the past because then the past becomes your present, and your future then becomes your past. Thanks, Marvel. But no, so, it looks good. I'm going to watch it. I'm very excited. It is really close. Like, September 19th is, 2 weeks away. Like, why are we only just dropping a trailer for this? Like, it seems like there wasn't a lot of hype up to it, but then again, NBC kind of played the first Quantum Leap the same way, where they were just like, nah, it's just a thing, and then they put it out there, and then it turned out to be really popular. So I'm interested to see why they just didn't learn from that mistake, but still here for it. I want to see how it ends. Not even how it ends, but I want to see the journey again, because just the idea of, playing in time is just so great. I really think it's funny that they showed the boxing ring. Also, Ben didn't look like he's my age, so maybe he's not bound to the same rules that Sam was. Maybe they made it to where now he can just bounce back further than even his own lifeline, and it just takes longer for the hologram to catch up. Because, Sam was limited. He could only go back to the point of his birth, his lifeline. But he didn't seem... Ben didn't seem that old to me. He seemed like a younger man, probably in his late 20s. So teleporting back to the mid 80s from 2022 puts him more in his late 30s. So I don't know. I'm interested to see if they maintain that same rule. And of course, got into the accelerator before it was ready. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think that it's okay to go back to old sci-fi IP and kind of redo it? Do you think that it would be better to do as continuation? Or do you think it was just, it was good for what it was, but we should have left it as a relic of the past? Let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.